beautiful people, hope you all are doing well and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Rahat. So this is a makeup look I have created for Pride month and it is gonna come on my Instagram and probably I'm gonna share an IGTV over there. So if you're not following me there yet, go and follow me. Now you all must be thinking, if I am not gonna share this makeup look over here, so what am I gonna do here? So many of you all have got to know from the title itself that I'm gonna share the tips and tricks for your foundation from getting black or gray. Well, in my last video one of you all requested about the foundation getting grayish, so I thought I should just make a tutorial on that. So that's what I'm here for, and I'm gonna show you how you can prevent your foundation from becoming gray. So before getting into the video, I would request you guys to please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that anytime in future I post a new video, you get a notification about that, you guys. That is very important and absolutely for free. So yeah, do subscribe to my channel. So that's all about the intro. Let's get into the video now. So in the last video of mine, I have showed you all the primers and etc, like what you are supposed to use before your foundation. So I'm not gonna go into that deep today, and I will start off with my moisturizer here, which is this Nivea Soft. I just love this stuff so much, so I am just simply gonna moisturize my skin with it. And last time as well I told you that take your time while moisturizing and priming your face so that it looks good on your face, and when you applying your foundation, that applies like a butter. One more thing I'm gonna include in this video today, that is an eye cream or an eye gel, because you are just facing problem under your eye. So simply apply some eye gel or eye cream before you go for any other stuff like concealer or something. So here I'm gonna gently apply my eye gel. So by the time my under eye gel gets set, I will just start priming my face. So for that I have taken my Professional here. I love this primer as well. I showed you my e.l.f. one in the last one, so even you can go with that one if you prefer, but I like this stuff as well. So I'm gonna gently apply this in my problematic areas, especially in my T-zone. And as I told you in my last video that take your time and let your products set in place. Like, do not hurry, do not rush for your foundation and concealers, you guys. Take your time in applying your pre-foundation stuffs like your primer, your moisturizer, and give that some time to get set. Let me talk about the color correctors here. If you are my skin tone or my skin color, I am into MAC NC25. So if you are my skin tone, you can simply apply some peachy color corrector. This is by NYX and this is a very nice product, you guys. And if you are darker than my skin tone, you can definitely try or go for a orange corrector. So this orange corrector is by LA Girl Pro Conceal. LA Girl makes the best concealers and correctors out there. So if you could invest in one, you should definitely get your hands on this one, because this will last you much longer. So today I'm gonna use my orange corrector, and please do have a look like very carefully. I'm gonna just have one dot here, and like one dots over here and one dots over here. There's a very important tip here, that do not go overboard with the quantity of the product. So I'm gonna take a brush here today and I'll start blending this out, and I'll make sure that it gets blended out very nicely and there are no patches or anything. So I will blend this out very light-handedly and very nicely. How our face looks like, and now I will take some translucent powder and I'm just gonna remove all of the excess powder here. And there's a very small amount of powder here on my brush, so I'll simply go very light-handedly over the top of the color corrector which I have applied, and I just left it for like 30 to 40 seconds, and then I am just applying powder on the top of it so that it does not mix with my foundation. This is the mistake everybody does, that they apply their color corrector and immediately they go for their foundation. So because of that, what happens, your foundation mixes up with the color corrector and does not give you that effect which it should give you. So yeah, here I'm just gonna set it very light-handedly with the loose powder. Now after this, I will take a concealer which is very near to my skin tone. Yes, I'm not gonna apply foundation right now. Just follow me as I do, and I'm sure your foundation won't budge this time. So I'm gonna apply that wherever I have applied the color corrector. So over here, around my mouth, like so, near my nose, and wherever like I feel there are some sort of blemishes or something, I will just apply this concealer over there. And now I will take my blender. I'm gonna take my Juno sponge today and I'll start blending this out. Now I will show you up close that there are no dark circles at all. Like even if I don't apply foundation, that is fine, but I have not covered my neck and other areas, so obviously I'll go with some sort of foundation. So for foundation today, I'm gonna use my Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour water 24-hour wear foundation. So I'm gonna take like 2 pumps of it, not much, and I will just take a small amount and I'll start blending that into my skin. And do not go like straight away to your whole skin, like take one part of your skin and start blending this. So I'm gonna blend on my right cheek first, then left cheek, and then like on the rest of my face. So I'm gonna take my time in blending. I told you last time as well that take your time in blending out the products, you guys. Do not do it like very fast and expect for that, you know, flawless skin. So yeah, you should be taking your time and blending everything out. And of course I will apply some foundation on my neck and ear as well. So I apply that with the brush. I prefer brush. And for highlighting effect, I'm gonna take my Swiss Beauty's concealer here in the shade Sand Sable, and I'm not gonna go overboard with this as well. I'm gonna apply a very small amount. Now with the same loose powder, I will start setting all of this concealer in. And I'm so sorry if you're getting any construction noises, you guys. I don't know why these people start constructing during monsoon. So just forgive me about that. Now I'll just take a setting spray. This is my MAC Studio Fix, and I will start setting it. Make sure that you apply or use the fixer very nicely and let that dry, then only go for the next step. So here I'm just drying this up, and I will just do the rest of my face, and then I'll meet you. So guys, here is the final result. I will share all the product details in the description box, so do check that out, and also hit the big thumbs up to this video if you like this one, and if anything was helpful in this video for you. So guys, that's all for today's video. I hope this video was helpful, and do let me know what all difficulties you're facing, so that I will come up with the new content and new video for you guys. And yeah, I will see you in my next one super soon. Till then, take care.